Back I had got cut off for a minute, but this show might be re-recorded today or tomorrow. You'll get it tomorrow, but I did it Sunday. I did it Sunday. Yeah, I did it Sunday and stuff like that. So yeah, I did it Sunday, something like that. But this gonna be I'm King YAH'S. All the glory, all the praise go to the Most High Yahweh, the begotten Son Yahweh being Yahweh, the 7 angels and the 400 million sign angels. Barakatah, hallelujah. King YAH'S, aka YAH'S, on this so-called Monday, September 26, 2022. And all the glory and praise to Yahweh. I don't know, I'm naming the show yet, this pre-recorded stuff, so bear with me for a minute. I'm going to talk about some things. Yesterday I got cut off and stuff like. Yesterday I got cut off on my show called The Comforter. I hope y'all get that show. I hope y'all listen to that show for the whole 35 minutes, 38 seconds. But this pre-record and I don't know what name the show yet, but we're gonna talk about some things. Pre-record, I give you a lot of information too, stuff like that. So bad with me and stuff. So yeah. What's going on right now? That yeah, they got they said by January 1st, 2023, the purge law gonna come in effect, and they breaking your house and all that stuff, and breaking breaking and entering and taking shit from you, robbing and stuff. The police ain't gonna be nowhere to be found and stuff. I mean, police ain't gonna be the one gonna answer your calls. They gonna shut the service down. They ain't gonna take calls. 911 ain't gonna be your savior. Middle-aged Karens, middle-aged Kens, middle-aged Keishas, middle-aged Paul and stuff. Cause Poopy and Ray don't call the police unless he a feminist boy and stuff like that. And yeah. And so-called Caucasian, how do you think now? What you think about it now? The police ain't gonna never come to your aid. They defund the police now. Now the police don't never come for black folks anyway. All they want to do is just beat up black folks and put the handcuffs on them. They think everything black. If it's black, it's dangerous. If it's white, it's right. Black is whack and right is good. Yeah. The angel's cake is white. The devil cake is black. Ain't that some shit? Rest in peace to Khalid Abdul Muhammad, because he had one brought that up right there. Yeah, they always had the angel's cake is white and the devil's cake is black, but at the same time that's not true. The angels are black. Let me say it one more time. The archangels are black. Ain't no such thing as white angels. The white devils are the synagogues. They the main devils, but Caucasians, they're employed by the Illuminati, Satan's Illuminati, the Khazars, the Zionists and stuff. The Caucasians just employees. Black folks just employees of the Satan's Illuminati. White folks can't be a part of no Illuminati. Black folks can't be a part of no Illuminati. No. That's a bloodline thing. That's a tribe thing. That's a Zionist thing. Of the Bilderbergs and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. And the Clintons, the Soroses, the Obamas, the Trumps, and the Bushes, the Bushes too. The Bushes. The Ronald Reagans and the damn Gerald Fords and all that stuff, all them, and the mobs, the mafia, and the CIA and stuff. And let's break that down about CIA, FBI. CIA and the FBI, it's not the same. They're not the same. Coalitel Pro, the Coalitel Pro are the CIA. The Coalitel Pro was the people that targets so-called black leaders that speak the real truth upon spirituality and political things and political prisoner, political and all that stuff, and people that speak real truth, that are extremists, they too honest, they hardcore, they religions, they righteous, spiritual, like I said, and educational. That's what the Cortez poll was targeting and stuff like that. And they always target the so-called black people like the Shakurs, the Malcolm X's bloodline, and the Shabazz and all them, and they target people like somewhat like me or other brothers in the truth and stuff. They watch your page heavily. Don't forget that they watch your page heavily. CIA is an artificial intelligence program, special ops. FBI just the intelligence, investigative intelligence. They do the investigation and detective intelligence. CIA is the artificial intelligence and stuff like that. So they two different organizations. CIA do things on they payroll. FBI do things for the city and the county and stuff. CIA do a whole lot of damn things. They do like a bounty hunter thing and stuff like that. If they want some CIA want information out of you. FBI, they on some unsolved mystery bullshit cases and stuff. They on that type of shit. The FBI, CIA on some other shit. They want some little free information out of you so they can try to pay you off so you won't stop saying it, or they'll come after you. And they say it's legal on paper. They say it's legal on paper and shit. Yeah. Say this shit is legal on paper. And yeah. It's pre-recorded. That's why I don't know I'm naming this show yet, but you'll find our title later on today. Yeah. That's why they so hard to watch your page. They got the truth seekers. The political people, the spiritual people, the righteous people, the people that love to read the scriptures. They're trying to outlaw the Bible as a whole anyway. They're trying to outlaw the Bible. They're trying to make people start reading the Bible. That's why they took the Bible. They took the Bible out of schools and shit, and took it out of the courts and shit, because this is under Satan's authority. Under Satan's authority, stand for USA. Under Satan's authority, USA, United States. Cause the FBI with the government intelligence. They work for the government. FBI work for the government. CIA don't work for the government. The government work for the CIA and stuff like that. Now this ain't Alan Jones. Now he fearmonger. He does the fearmonger, and he was working for the CIA and stuff. Alex Jones. Now we don't do that. Alex Jones said we don't make deals with CIA. I'm not gonna make no deal with no CIA and stuff. And don't let these folks scare you and stuff. These folks are old. These folks down there 80 and 90 years old and still think they rule the world because they got powerhouse money. They powerhouse and stuff. And the military does the same thing. They take some oath. They take some damn oath. They take Satan's oath too, the military. So the military are the peons. What I mean by that, the military don't know anything. They just sworn to an oath that they're gonna protect the country no matter what it costs. Protect the Confederate flags, the United States flags, and stuff like that. Protect a damn flag that ain't worth 2 quarters. Ain't even damn. And you sweating blood here for a Confederate flag, really? A flag don't even benefit black folk. It benefit the colonialism, the British, the French, and the Paris. That's the Confederate flag was standing for with them. We got flags too, but we ain't. It's the Hebrew flag though. And I ain't gonna tell you what color, because the game should be sold, not told. Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, the red stand for bloodshed of the murders they did, the soldiers they had killed in the war, the so-called war, the Civil War. I call it a Civil War. I say World War I, World War II, and stuff like that. And yeah, that was the red stand for it with the United States flag. The white stand for white supremacy. The Constitution of the white supremacy. That's what the name of it. That's what the white stand for. The blue stand for deception. The red and the blue as a whole stand for Democrat and Republican. The red stand for Republican, and the blue stand for the red stand for Republican, and the blue stand for Democrat. Did you know that? And everything white is always right. But the real white folks ain't the Caucasians though that you think I'm talking about. The real white folks are the Zionists, the synagogues, so-called Jewish people. That's what it stands for them. They got a Quran book and a Quran flag and all that shit, Muslim, all that shit. But like I said on yesterday, I said the Moors started the Skulls of Bone, not the Zionists. The Zionists stole that shit. They stole from everybody. They stole from the Moors. They stole from Egyptians. What they want to call Egypt, they call Mizraim. They stole from them. They stole that pyramid from there. They stole that Skulls of Bone from the Moors, because the Moors represent witchcraft too. A lot of Moors represent witchcraft and stuff like that. They represent witchcraft and stuff. So that's not their flag. That's not their flag for real. Mm-hmm. Right. See, when you know these things and you got a lot of knowledge and spiritual, when they hit the spirit and stuff, you can teach these things. And you got to go through a lot of things to teach the word. You can't just teach this damn word and you ain't never been through shit in your life. I've been through the hell and back. With this shit. I've been through a lot of shit. I'm surprised I ain't tossing and turning. Mm-hmm. This show is brought to you by yours truly, YAH'S Vessel, the 112th episode of the YAH'S Vessel podcast show. Oh yeah. So I had to damn bring this up and stuff because we seem to forget that we still have an oppressor. We still under the rulership of an oppressor, and the oppressor today are the Satan's Illuminati. And let's break that Illuminati shit down, because Illuminati was really originally called the Illuminate ones. The Illuminate ones mean the enlightened ones. The enlightened ones was the Hebrews, the so-called black people, so-called black man in particular. He was the enlightened one that know all things. And what we do know all things. We don't know everything. We know all things. Let's get that one. Let's say that one more time. We don't know everything, but we know all things. They're gonna say, damn, that don't make sense. It does make sense. Because the Most High chose us. Yahweh chose us to teach His word. Yes, we know all things. We don't know everything. We know all things. Yeah. Because once before we knew all things. We don't know things down in America. Not all of us, but most of us. I mean, the 1/3 of us do. The real 1/3, not these old wannabe 1/3, and then want to jump back into the 2/3 world and trying to come up in Hollywood. Holly whores. I call it Holly whores because Holly whores stand for whores in the industry. That's my interpretation, and I had the right to have my interpretation. That's what Holly whores stand for to me. Holly whores stand for the whores of the industry. That's men and women, whores of the industry. Dave Chappelle told you best. Although Dave Chappelle sold his soul too. He took Satan on sold his soul, but Dave didn't have to do that shit though. Dave Chappelle should have stayed his ass in Africa instead of hang with them damn hip hoppers like Nas and Chris Rock and what's that other damn Johnny Gill and all that shit and stuff like that. He kept rolling with it, kept hanging with them hip hoppers, kept hanging with them. He just kept hanging with them. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't the real Dave Chappelle anyway. Dave Chappelle, they cloned Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle ain't never been that big. Dave Chappelle always been a little guy. He always been a Tupac size. He was a little guy. He always been a little guy. Dave Chappelle always been a little guy. Yeah. That Comforter show yesterday was very important to talk about and stuff. Just to give you the bits and pieces of what the Comforter gonna be and how he gonna present himself. Cause we got the Antichrist on Satan's side and the politicians that reptiles and clones and shit, and on the MK Ultra, and we got the Comforter on Yahweh's side and the dark angel side, and the archangel side, and the assigned angel side, and the 144 side. Yeah. And people don't take poetry lightly, because some people on poetry telling you some knowledge on poetry. So I'm gonna do a poetry later on, and I'm doing poetry today and stuff. But I'm gonna do a poetry today, but you're gonna see it later on. If you listen to my poetry, go to allpoetry.com and go to the search engine and type King Y Vessel, and you'll see my poetry and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said before, this is Monday, this so-called Monday, September 26, 2022, and I did the show yesterday. I'm doing the show yesterday, but I'm doing it this for the day. But I did it yesterday, but I pre-recorded and just presented to you today on the YAH'S podcast show. And yeah. Right now, it's very easy to get sex right now. And my caliber, it's easy for me to get sex. It's easy for men to get sex today. It was easy back then. It wasn't easy in the 70s now. Don't get me wrong. 70s and 80s when they used to get sex. Because I heard some old school folks told me that it wasn't easy to get no damn pussy back in the 50s and 60s and stuff and 70s. It was easy to get pussy back in the 80s. When it went down to late 80s and early 90s, yeah, pussy was easy to get. That when they started that damn man-made AIDS and HIV and herpes and STD and stuff. And yeah, sickle cells and diabetes and blood pressure and all that stuff. All that shit is man-made. They make you take these damn pills with pharmaceutical pills and shit. Make you take them pharmaceutical pills just to rely on the doctor so you can make the doctor rich. But they are the biggest dope boys in the world, the pharmacists. People do the pharmacists and shit in Walmart and CVS and Walgreens and Rite Aid. Rite Aid closed down now. I think Rite Aid, it's called Rite Aid. Yeah, Rite Aid. They closed down now. All these monkeypox shots with the damn Johnson & Johnson, Moderino, and Profile and all that shit. With the MMRA, the shingles, the polo shots when they give it to the children. The monkeypox when they give them to adults. The chicken pox and all that so-called COVID shit. Yeah, they dying of the monkeypox shit. Don't get it wrong and stuff. Yeah, because at least 40% or even more that they took the vaccine because of fear of losing their job, losing their life. They didn't want to die. Because most of these people in the world don't want to die. They want to live forever. They don't want to die. They want to live forever. I don't want to live forever. I want to die. You know why? Because death ain't a bad thing. Living is a bad thing. If you're in America, living is a bad thing. And I know you're going to say, damn, you're going backwards with this shit. You're going insane with this shit. Nah, I'm going spiritual with this shit. And reality is, I'm afraid to live. I ain't afraid to die. Because when I die, the Most High got something else for me up there. He got something else for me up there. In the spiritual world, your journey never stops. Your journey never stops. Once you hit a certain level, get on a certain level, and stuff like that. Your journey never stops. It never stops. Your journey keep going. Your journey stay going. It stay going on. Your journey never stops. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Your journey never stops. Once you leave this place called Satan called Earth, your journey never stops. The spirit lives on and on forever. Your body, your clone body, might stay here forever because Satan copy everything the Most High does and make it evil, make it totally evil. Just evil. He don't make it good. He make it just evil and stuff like that. And Yahweh wants the best for you. Because we're in a clone body. We are clones. Let's get that correctly again. We are clones. Not just they damn celebrities. We clones in real life. Half these people are actually definitely nothing but clones because you can't tell they coming and going and stuff. They walk like they damn clones and robots and shit. Half these folks ain't human. I know y'all gonna say I'm crazy or I'm a conspiracy theory and all that shit. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, you on that rhetoric and stuff? Yeah, I know y'all gonna say that shit, but it's fine with me. Yeah, this is our meat suit. This is our meat suit and stuff, and that's scripture too. Yeah, our journey never stops. I think I'm gonna call this show "Your Journey Never Stops." Your journey never stops. That's gonna be pre-recorded. But you're going to get the show tomorrow, but I recorded it the day before that. So stay tuned for that. Because I won't be doing a live show tomorrow. They're gonna do pre-record, and then I continue to get back on Tuesday, which is September 27, 2022. So-called Tuesday, September 27, 2022. I'm gonna continue Tuesday. Might go back live Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see about that. We'll see. But I'm doing my poetry tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'm never gonna stop doing poetry. I won't retire staying doing poetry. I'm gonna keep continuing doing poetry to the end. Because I like writing and stuff. I like poems and stuff. I do poems. But I do reality poems. I don't do no damn love, romantic poems and all that stuff and love poems. Now I do reality poems. I do reality poems. So, yeah. Yeah, you download the shows and stuff, and let's make it do what it do. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, family, I'm back now. Yeah, as I was saying, for real, we download these shows for free, and it don't take you but about 30 minutes to listen to it, 45 minutes or an hour, whatever, to listen to it, because I'm trying to reach just a two and few. If I just reach one of them, I just read one a day, they got the message and stuff. And so yeah. Yeah, I don't got no breaking news or anything, cause they just showing the same thing over and over again. Motherfuckers getting killed, motherfuckers raping and ravishing and kidnapping, and these fake ass politicians and fake news and all that shit. So it wasn't that major, and some YouTube star died, some damn TikTok star died. Yeah, they ain't showing up at the same thing. And repeat it again. Like we talk about it every day, every damn month, every year. So yeah. Now it's something new I don't know nothing about. I might bring it up to y'all, or I might do a poem about it. Cause I think you could do anything with a radio show or with porn. You can just make it to a porn. You just can't just look at things and just keep it as it is. Now you could break it down sometimes in a porn style. Movies do it. Movies break some things down that's happening. They break it down in movies. I just break it down in poems. So that will make me different and unique from most people. I could break a lot of things down through porn. I broke down Netflix before through poems. Some of the shit about Netflix, the company itself. I broke that down through poetry. It probably was unheard of or unseen before and undid before, but I did it. Just go check it out on allpoetry.com and stuff like that. Yeah. It might be hard to hear this thing and stuff, but your journey never stops. Like I said again, I'm gonna name that show. Your journey never stops. You don't just go on one journey and take one step and then just say, okay, well, I'm here. What I do now? No. It keep going and going and going around in a flat circle, not a round circle, a flat circle, It's just going round and round and round, round and round, round and round. And stop believing with chromosome, DNA, and all that stuff. That is BS. I was gonna say his name, but I said his name yesterday and stuff. And I can't stand him anyway, cause me and him got we had a little view and stuff. He's a well-known guy that does religion, and I'm gonna leave it at that. He got banned from Facebook. I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah. Anytime they think you are a threat to society because you go against the drain, you're going against the powers that be, you're going against the entity of this evil machine, because it is a machine, and you're going against they money and they rules and stuff. You breaking the rules and stuff, and breaking the code, the penal code, the code of the America code and stuff. They want to come after you. If they don't want to come after you, they'll try to get somebody. They try to pretend like they are regular. They pretend like they're about Yahweh. They masters of the skies to see what you're talking about, to see what you're doing, see what you're up to. In other words, try to see what you want to. They're called agents and stuff like that. Yeah, and basically they try to add that they're so rude for you, and they say they about Yahweh, but really they about you. They try to see what you talking about and what you about and what your whereabouts, so the CIA could then infiltrate you. But when it don't work and you don't really respond to it, so man, you ain't soft on it. You just know that you just very aware of what they trying to pull. Then they back off and stuff like that. And that's what they do. That's what they do for real. Because they know that you up on game. You up on a COINTELPRO and all that shit. Because I know about the COINTELPRO. I know about the America law. I know about the U.S. law and stuff, because that's why I knew money is not the damn. It's not the money is not. It's not. It don't value to anything but paper, monopoly. That's why I said it ain't about the dollar bill. It's about your birth bonds. It's about your name. Did I say? Is I'm talking too much now? Yes. It's about your name. Your name is the money. Your social security number is the money. Your code, did you know your birthday? That ain't when you were born at. You weren't really. Did you know that you wasn't really born that day they say you were born? They made up a date for you, and they made up the time for you. Because there's no such thing as time, because time is an essence. Time, it ain't no such thing as time. That's a clock. The clock is made from the Romans. It made up for the Romans and stuff like that. So that's man-made. We never kept up with time. All we did was go by day and night, day and night, day and night. And the Most High, you talk to the Bilker man in the pillar of cloud, a dark cloud, not a real dark cloud, a dark cloud. He talked to Moses. He talked to Moses face to face in the fire. He talked to Abraham in the pillar of cloud. He talked to Paul in the pillar of cloud. He talked to Samuel in the pillar of cloud. He talked to Aaron in the pillar. I think he talked to Moses. I don't think he talked to Aaron in the pillar of cloud. I think he did talk to Aaron. I think he talked to Aaron too. The book of the Apocalypse says so. He talked to Enoch in the pillar of cloud. And the closer one that seen the Most High from the backside was Moses. But Enoch was greater than Abraham. He was greater than Abraham. He was greater than Abraham, and he was holier than Moses. Enoch was the perfect human. He was the perfect man. And the Most High said, No, you too perfect. We're gonna bring you up here in the spiritual world. And right now, Enoch is an angel. Did you know that? Which I broke that down for. But Enoch is an angel right now. He escaped through the portals. And people that follow him, they are angels. They call the assigned angels. Did I went too deep to y'all? I ain't go that deep, Donna. I didn't go that deep, Donna. I ain't mean to scare you. But yeah. This is what this show's about. We break things down to the T. Accordingly of the words of Yahweh, not Yah vessel. The words of Yahweh. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a man. And stuff like that. Yeah. Your journey never stops. Don't forget that. Your journey never stops. Your journeys ain't no damn FRNs and no 401k. Your journey is salvation. Tenfold. A crown. You're doing better shit. You're doing better shit in the spiritual world than the damn so-called real world called America. Did you understand what's been given to you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's pre-recorded. You'll get the show tomorrow. Well, you'll get it today. I just did the pre-record, like I said yesterday, but you'll get it today. So, yeah, I'll be back live Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, like that. And download this show and stuff like that, because you're gonna miss important information and important knowledge and inspiration. Because it ain't about coming up and being a damn Hollywood star. It's about coming up and being a Yahweh star. That means become the 1/3. The good gonna always beat the evil. But unfortunately, it's more evil people than good people. It's more evil doing than good doing. And it's more demonic people more than righteous people, because this is a demonic world, and it ran by Satan demigods, his minions, the demigods, and the power elites are the elites in London, and I broke that down for of the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and Queen Elizabeth. Which she supposed to have been dead, but I think that's trained to the fate of her death. And Rockefeller dead. Dave Rockefeller, he dead. Ain't no coming back from that guy. He had too much blood on his hand, and his grandson died right behind him. David Rothschild, he's pretty much taking over the family legacy, but you ain't heard from David. Pretty much. And look what happened to Mark Zuckerberg. Ain't he going through a lot? And he a reptile as well. He's a clone and reptile. I'm talking about the guy that's so-called on Facebook, which he don't own Facebook. CIA owns Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg just got his name on it on CIA. Mark Zuckerberg Mark Zuckerberg, the one supposed to be a CEO of Facebook, but he don't run Facebook. CIA does, because they got their symbols on it. The Central Intelligence Agency, that's what they call themselves, but really they crooks in action. FBI stand for Federal Bureau of Investigation and stuff, but really they really stand for false brutal intelligence. That's what it really stands for. But yeah. And they infiltrated everybody. They infiltrated the best of them. They infiltrated the Fruit of Islam people. They infiltrated the Egyptology individuals. They group. The red, black, and the green. They infiltrated that group. They infiltrated the new Black Panther, the old Black Panther Party. Not the new Black Panther Party, the old Black Panther Party. They infiltrated them. They infiltrated Fred Hampton. They infiltrated what's that other one name? Angela Davis. They infiltrated Mark Clark, Stroker Carmichael, the Shakurs, the Shabazz bloodline, the Malcolm X's bloodline, and they infiltrated the Martin Luther King bloodline and stuff too, and they had something to do with John F. Kennedy, JFK, and Robert F. Kennedy, and who was in charge of that at the time was J. Edgar Hoover, and stuff like that. And they infiltrated. They tried to infiltrate certain people on Facebook. They tried to infiltrate some people on Facebook, but it wasn't successful. The shit wasn't successful. It wasn't successful for real. It wasn't successful. So yeah. Yeah, it was successful. So when you get this, screenshot it, like it, screenshot it, download it, listen to it, comment on it. You ain't got to like it if you don't want to. You could comment if you want to and stuff. And if you comment on my stuff and follow my page, it's email me at yvessel3@gmail.com and stuff like that. Or you can comment on my radio show on the YB Y'all Vessel podcast show. All you gotta do is go to the comment section, the live chat, and you can comment it if you want to or not. Not a force and stuff like that. And you have a good week, and stay prayed up, stay uplifted, stay encouraged, stay in touch with each other, love one another as brother and sister. Don't push each other, shove each other, fight each other and stuff. And pray for self, care for self and stuff. Not the female way, but yourself as an individual. Keep yourself intact. Change your diet, clean your temple, go to the gym. Don't quit. Don't smoke. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. And don't be a loser and lose weight. And elevate, achieve, strive, accomplish your goal. Not that Hollywood shit, but the independent shit. Now, some people are independent. They some of them independent folks end up selling their souls and stuff. Underground too. Some of them people were underground. They were good, but they sold their souls for real and stuff. Some of them, not all of them. And you can do what you do, and do it for you. Don't do it just to impress nobody. Don't stop impressing people. And do it for yourself, and take care of yourself. And shalom. And go right ahead. All the glory, all the praise go to the Most High Yahweh, Son Yahweh, King YAH'S, aka YAH'S signing off. Barakatah, favor and peace, hallelujah, shalom, barakatah.